It's Valentine's Day, and it was a significant day for me. I made heart-shaped chocolates and placed them in a heart-shaped container with a ribbon. Today, I'm going to confess my feelings to my best friend, Lincoln. Wish me luck.
After the campus program, everyone gathered on the rooftop to celebrate.
It was the perfect opportunity for me to confess, because I knew Lincoln would be there. He's the SSG president. I was incredibly nervous and excited at the same time. I wondered how he would react when I knelt down, gave him the chocolate, and confessed my feelings. I know people might have different reactions since I'm a girl making the first move, but that's just how it is in the Filipino perspective. It's now or never. That's my motto in life. Just because I'm a girl doesn't mean I can't make the first move, right? Love isn't all about pride. For Pete's sake, if you love someone, say it immediately before it's too late.
So when I reached the rooftop, Lincoln's smiling face greeted me.
I smiled back, but quickly lost it and felt annoyed. Of course, he was surrounded by girls as usual.
Hey, Patty, come here, let's have a party.
I automatically smiled when I heard him call me Patty. I am Adriana, so Patty wasn't my name, but our best friend nickname. He's my Patrick, and I'm his Spongebob. We're best friends through all the craziness, silliness, and stupidity we've been through together. But it's all different now. I love him not just as a boy best friend, but as my real boyfriend. I noticed his forehead furrowing as he looked at me. Maybe he was already wondering why I was still standing there, smiling alone. I saw him push aside the girls surrounding him and approach me.
Hey, Patty, what's wrong?
He asked with concern, tapping my head.
I swallowed first. I'm so lucky to have you as my best friend, Lincoln. You're always there for me when I'm sad, lonely, and happy. You have my back through all the ups and downs. You even buy me napkins, haha. You're so conservative that you even help me choose my clothes when we go out on best friend dates and trips. You're my best food buddy, shopping buddy, tour buddy, and my chaperone. You're my best friend.
I felt tears slowly dripping down my cheeks. I was so happy that I couldn't help but cry. I saw the surprise on Lincoln's face, but he remained silent, listening to my confession intently.
I'm sorry, Link, but I don't want to be your Patrick anymore, and I won't treat you as my Spongebob anymore.
And why is that?
Because from now on, I want to be your Juliet, and I'm asking you to please be my Romeo. I really do like you as my best friend, but I like you even more as my real boyfriend. I love you, Lincoln.
As part of my plan, I was about to kneel down when he grabbed my elbow and stopped me.
Please don't.
I love you, Lincoln. I want to be your girl.
I said with a smile and tears in my eyes.
Just don't, please, let's just go home. I'm gonna drive you home, Patty.
No, stop calling me Patty. For Pete's sake, Patrick never falls in love with his best friend SpongeBob. I'm freaking in love with you. I'm confessing my feelings for you because I love you. Please say that you feel the same too.
I'm sorry.
He sadly replied before turning his back and leaving me. I'm doing my best not to cry, but I can't hold it anymore. I feel broken and ashamed. A week passed and I haven't seen Lincoln.
I think he's still mad at me because of what I did. No texts, no communication, and even his social media accounts have been deactivated. I decided to forget about my feelings for him. It hurts, yes, but I don't need to fight if there's no hope. We cannot force someone to love us back. I took a deep breath before entering Lincoln's condo. Of course, I have a key, so I entered without knocking the door. Spongy! I called him using our code for him to know my intention. As soon as I entered, I was deafened by the silence. He wasn't there. Feeling sad, I walked into the kitchen and was shocked to see how clean it was. Even in the living room, everything was neatly arranged. It amazed me for the second time because he's not usually diligent in cleaning. We would always argue because his condo was messy and disorganized. His bed was also clean, which made me smile. Tss, he rejected me, and now he's suddenly become hardworking. I whispered while silently laughing. I felt hungry, so I returned to the kitchen to eat. I was surprised when I turned to the table and saw covered food. I smiled when I saw the burnt eggs, bread, and hot dogs neatly arranged. I knew it was Lincoln who cooked this food. I sat down and started eating. The food was cold, so I was sure he cooked it last night. Psst! That idiot! What if I didn't come here? He would have burnt everything, and the food would have gone bad too, I chuckled to myself. As I was eating, a letter caught my attention. Curiously, I picked it up and read the first line. I saw my name, so I opened the letter and started reading it. For my best friend Adriana, Patty Patrick, if you're reading this letter, it means you have eaten my cooked food there. So how is it? Is it delicious? Well, I actually cooked it for almost an hour, so I hope you like it. My bed, books, chairs, plates, and everything there were already cleaned and settled. I know you're amazed and proud of me, right? By the way, I want to say sorry for last night. Sorry for causing you pain and hurting your feelings. I honestly wanted to punch my stupid self when I saw you crying and broken because of me. I stopped you from kneeling down on purpose. I want to be a man. That was actually my line, dude. I was seriously amazed and shocked at the same time when you unexpectedly said the words, "I love you," in front of me. My heart was racing so fast, and it made me feel like a happy man living in this wonderful world. I love you, even if you haven't confessed to me yet. I have loved you since the beginning of our friendship, and I will continue to love you until the end of my life. I was shocked and scared when you said you wanted me to be your Romeo, and you wanted to be my Juliet. I refuse it, not because I don't want to, but because I know that Romeo and Juliet, they don't have happy endings. I want us to remain Spongebob and Patrick, even though they are not meant to fall in love with each other. I promise to make it happen. I want a happy ending story with you. I love you. Your Lincoln Spongebob.
After reading his letter, she couldn't comprehend what happened next. She didn't know how to react. There was a part of her that felt happy, but the sadness was overpowering. Something felt wrong. She needed to see him right away. She rushed out, but automatically stopped when her phone suddenly rang. She was surprised to see his name on the caller ID. Lincoln was calling.
Hello, Lincoln, where are you? I'll come to you.
Hello, Adriana, it's me, Lincoln's mom. I called you because of my son's request. Believe it or not, he fought. He kept saying that he can still do it, that he won't let you get hurt again because of him. He wanted to grant the happy ending he envisioned for both of you. But it's too late, my dear. Lincoln is now gone. He left us, Tita said, sobbing.
She dropped her phone and collapsed to the floor, holding onto the doorknobs. Lincoln had a major head cancer. He tried to create a happy ending, but he didn't make it. They didn't make it. She felt the cold wind embracing her back as tears suddenly streamed down her face. She hugged herself while sobbing.
I didn't expect that even Spongebob and Patrick don't have their happy endings too, she whispered while crying.